What's up, guys? It's Andy, and today I have a little bit different of a vlog. Yes, we're still going out to the barn. Yes, it's snowing outside. I'll have to do a check on the temperature for you, but it's pretty freaking cold. Tomorrow, the lessons have already been canceled, but today, alas, we are going out to the barn. So we are going to be dressing very warmly. But you may ask, why are you wearing a t-shirt? And that is because today I'm actually going to share with you something new that I started doing in my life to help my riding, and maybe it will inspire you to give it a try as well. So I'm going to do a quick time lapse of my yoga practice this morning. I am not, my brain is never stopping. So I was like, yoga, I'm never going to be able to do that because I cannot sit quietly with my own thoughts. But the practice itself, I just kind of laugh along at the video instructor. She's pretty laid back, and she knows that this whole yoga thing is like not for everyone. So I love her videos. Her channel is Yoga with Adrienne. I'll link her channel down below. And basically what I'm trying to accomplish is like getting my shoulders back and down, straight back, strong core, strong legs. Every day that I've done yoga, my legs have hurt worse than if I just went to the gym and worked out doing squats and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get started with our daily morning yoga. All right, well, that was my yoga practice for the day. They're just like 20 to 30 minute videos. Today I did the yoga for teens. I don't know what that means for teens. I'm 26, but I still find that to be a really good workout. Gets the abs, the legs, gets the shoulders. I mean, it's just completely everything. So now that I'm like loose and relaxed, I'm gonna go ahead and get changed for the barn, and then we will kind of discuss what we are thinking for today. So let's quick do an outfit change. Okay, so now I am ready for winter. Like I mentioned earlier, it is snowing outside. It's currently 1 degrees Fahrenheit or negative 17 degrees Celsius. And with the wind chill, it apparently feels like negative 15 degrees, which is Fahrenheit, so Celsius would be negative 26. But we're still having lessons today. So some of you might be concerned, why are we riding when it's so cold? I guarantee you the horses are not outside today, so they're in their insulated lower barn, which holds heat really well in the winter. It's probably not even below 20 degrees Fahrenheit in the barn right now. Double blankets if the horses need it. So some of the horses are clipped, so they may have double blankets. We do have some horses that live outside, but they've grown an adequate coat in addition to whatever blankets they've had because they've lived outside all season long, and they're perfectly fine. If any bad weather comes, we do have extra stalls that they come inside and, whatever. And then our arena is actually pretty well insulated, surprisingly, because on one side of the arena, half of it is actually connected to the other barn, the red barn that we walk through to get to the arena. And on The other far side, we actually have a lounge office combination that's heated. So between the two, it kind of keeps the ring heated as well. I mean, it's certainly cold. It's not going to be like 70 degrees and we're all going to be happy in t-shirts. But my trainer has assured me that all throughout this week, they have not had to cancel lessons. It's stayed warm enough and the horses have been perfectly fine. So we just do nice long warm-ups, nice long cool downs to make sure that they don't have any joint soreness because of the cold. And I'm pretty sure they're probably going to be acting up because I don't know what their turnout schedule was this week, so they probably have a lot of energy. I do not know who I'm riding. I don't know who I'm riding with. I imagine some people have probably canceled because they're not crazy like me and want to ride in this weather. I've just had, I try to be real with you guys, but I also have had to edit my channel to be a bit more respectful. So I don't feel like I can say 100% what's on my mind all the time, but I am trying to have a better mindset too. So when I'm say stuff like I don't want to ride this horse or whatever, it's mostly because of the way it makes me feel and like I'm entitled to my feelings. So like when I ride this one horse, I actually don't even want to go out to the barn. And so for me, from a financial and a mental health standpoint, I would rather just not even ride than to ride and feel like that. You know what I mean? Like just trying to be authentic with you guys is nothing. Some people are super brave and I'm not, and it's just something that I've come to accept as I've gotten older. So I don't know what's going to happen. Keep your fingers crossed that we have a good day today. I just want a nice snow day. We're going to be taking Paul's car because my car cannot handle the snow at all. And yeah, let's go on and head out to the barn. Okay, so even though Paul drove out to the barn, I'm currently sitting in my car while it warms up because it is so cold today that we here in the Midwest just run our cars while they're in the garage, just so that everything warms up while they sit idle and are not driven. So, recap of the lesson. I rode Bug, who you may have seen last fall. I did a no stirrups lesson on her. She is so much fun. She's like 21, I think, or 22. She's a quarter horse mix. She's the one that has navicular, but she's actually on an upswing, so her feet are actually doing really well. She's really sound, and she's having a lot of fun jumping. So we had a really nice jumping lesson today, and I think part of my problem is she takes a long time to warm up. She is so slow. I don't have a good pair of spurs right now, so I just went at it with a dressage whip after a little while, which I didn't even really end up using. I hate dressage whips, and I hate holding whips in general because of how it makes my hand position. Like, I just don't like it. So for jumping, I dropped the lunge whip. I don't have a quarter sheet, and neither does her owner, so I just like took her cooler, we tied everything up, and then I did the straps over my waist, so that was kind of silly looking and really uncomfortable for riding, but it helped keep us a little bit warmer. Yeah, Bug was great. Like, once we got going, we had a few arguments because I tried to lift her up on her mouth a little bit, and so she broke into the trot, but we picked up our canter again right away. And yeah, she was a blast. We had so much fun jumping. It looks painfully slow, but she felt really powerful, and that is what I was most grateful for today, my gratitude. Even though it looks painfully slow, she actually was responding when I asked with my legs. She kept her canter, and she was really responsive, powerful in her hind end, she felt. And so everything was good today. There was a little bit where I think I was just too much like driving with my seat, and my legs were coming up and my stirrups were kind of readjusting themselves, and I think that is a habit that a lot of people have on Bug, and so it's hard to remember. My trainer just reminded me, like, remember, stay tall. I can get out of the saddle into a 2-point with her, or just a light seat on her, and that'll help keep the calf on and not necessarily turn the knees out and get the heels going, because I'm not wearing spurs, so I don't need to do a spurring action. And that really helped. We improved a lot after that and got all of our distances after that, and we were just flying. We were having a good time. So yeah, nothing to complain about today. Dana had to ride Summer and did pretty well. And yeah, everybody was just having a good time. For how cold it was, I'm actually pretty warm now. I could not feel my hands, my feet, or anything on my body pretty much because it was so cold. But like I said earlier in the video, my prediction was right. All of the horses are in today, and the arena, it wasn't super warm, but it was warm enough to ride. And so we kept the coolers on their fleeces to keep them warm while we warmed up, and then they put them back on when we were done. We stretched everybody out, made sure they were put away and happy in nice clean stalls then by the time we got back down to the barn. So that is it for this vlog. Tune in for another lesson vlog next week, and we'll probably do a tack cleaning Q&A video coming up here soon. So if you have any questions, drop them down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I think 89% of my viewers are not subscribed to my videos, so if you want to, if you like what content I post, feel free to hit that subscribe button to get notified every time I post, and we'll see you in the next vlog.